Roundtable segment. It's our short week, guys. They got some dings and they gotta rest up, but.
Well, Thursday Night Football is brutal on all the teams. That's why we might see, at times a game that really is bowling shoe ugly. You look at these Thursday Nighters, there's not a ton of points. Normally, there's a lot of mistakes and turnovers. So I think that guy, Mike Vrabel, it's going to be a test of his patience this week, I think.
Right.
Because it only takes one mental error to stop a drive. This isn't like turnover related. I'm talking about your right guard isn't into it and he gets beat on a pass rush on third down and kills the drive.
Right.
That kind of stuff. How are the guys on the line of scrimmage going to respond on the short week?
So if that does happen, Morgan, and it's closer than people or the team wants it to be against the Jets, does that put more pressure on the Patriots?
I think it really doesn't, because I think they can still pull out this win at home. But I think it might get down to physicality. The Jets are coming off the bye. It's a heavy run offense against the Patriots run defense. It might get down to physicality, and they might get a little tired against the Jets.
Yeah. I mean, the Thursday night games, you think of, Broncos, Sean Payton.
Yeah, weird things happen on Thursday night, no question. Yeah, and it's tough for these guys to crank it up. And a little bit to Morgan's point, can they play like, crap and still win? Probably so, because the Jets are pretty bad, and this isn't one of those honking out because the Patriots have an 8-2 record. Oh boy, they can just roll the balls out. No, the Jets are pretty bad, and I would think that the Patriots needed to find a way to win the game. This might be the game where you bust out the kid in terms of running the ball in Drake May. Maybe this is the one where you get in that red area. Maybe we finally get that little zone read with the quarterback going around the outside for the touchdown.
No doubt. Morgan, how good can this Patriots team be, really? I mean, we're looking at the schedules.
We are.
I know you don't want to assume wins, right?
Yes.
But, I mean, it looks pretty good.
It looks like they can win in a game they kind of want to win. In my eyes, they've passed every test that's been thrown at them. They arrived against Buffalo. They didn't fall into those trap games. They just beat a really good Bucs team. So I think it's kind of up to them and their destiny.
Yeah, I think, it's tough to predict Baltimore because you're waiting to see how hot they get. I think they'll be on a streak whenever New England plays them. And then what is left of the Buffalo Bills right now? Defensively, they're not the same. There's no way for them to be able to patch it up. So really, what is that Bills game going to mean when it's all said and done? I'll tell you this. I think the number is going to end up being 12. I know I mentioned 13 earlier because if you just go by hey, they're better than this team, you would think 13. Aha! Well, we haven't had the clunker yet.
Yeah.
And we know every team has a clunker. And it might not be full-blown broken down on the side of the road. You might make it to the finish line, but you're doing it in second place having lost to a team that you shouldn't. So I'm allowing a little margin for error here because it's human nature for even the best NFL teams to have a clunker.
I mean, Tom Brady's teams had him.
No doubt.
I had him here. The Browns, Peyton Hillis, right?
Oh yeah, that was the Eric Mangini deal, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Good pull on that one. How about that? Peyton Hillis. That's because you bought Madden 13, didn't you?
12.
12. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. I was close.
And hey, it's a good thing that the Patriots, it's going their way. They're probably going to miss out on Joe Burrow.
I think so, that turf toe.
No question. Yeah. Look, and that's the other thing, too. Toe Burrow, who knows if he's going to be there. Now, Joe Flacco isn't bad. You can't mess around too much in that game. But, you're playing the Giants. I mean, you would now, who's going to be the quarterback of the Giants? Sort of what's going on with that situation now that they punted the head coach. And you know what? Like last week of the year could end up being weird with Miami, where New England should beat them, but maybe you're either resting people, you've already got the bye sewn up, or there's no sense of playing somebody. So that final week of the regular season could end up replacing the clunker if they don't have one. It'd be more situational.
The miracle of Miami's just flowing back in my head. Yeah, I know. That's where we'll just go.
That's where we'll end it. Way to go. Way to go, Sam.
Thank you. Still ahead on New England Nation.